welcome to Round 5 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of July 29th. I'm Catherine Haleko, and I'm here with Terri Morrow.
Hello.
And Nicole Eridix.
Hi there.
Today, we're taking a break from talking and complaining and obsessing, and instead shouting out things other people are doing that we think you'll find as useful or enjoyable as we do. We call this our Roundabout Roundup. And I will start with a book that we got from the publisher. Once in a while, we get offered these lovely perks.
So often people notice we exist.
Yes. So this book is called Don't Wait Up, Confessions of a Stay-at-Work Mom by Liz Astrof. And she is a television writer and producer, showrunner type person who's had a very successful career in Hollywood and TV. And so this book, the title is Confessions of a Stay-at-Work Mom. And really, the book is it's more of a memoir. It's more of a collection of essays about her life. And a lot of it is actually about her childhood, which was really not good. Her mother basically left her family when Liz was 5, and was clearly just mentally incapable of caring for her children. Mm-hmm. And her father was a little better, but not great. And so anyway, it was pretty rough, and she ended up with an eating disorder and various other challenges that I would imagine some post-traumatic stress. So the book is about parenting in the sense of her struggling to make sure that she's doing a better job than her own parents did. And for her, part of that means that she goes to work. Mm-hmm. And the first essay in the book is a lot about that sort of defending her need to work. And at that point I was like, I've read this before. But it goes to a lot more places than you might have thought originally. And there's some very funny parts, and there's some really, really dark parts, because of this childhood that she had. And plus you get a little peek into some of Hollywood TV writing world. So overall, it was a pretty fascinating read. Don't go into it looking for parenting advice, because that's not what it is. But luckily, some of the more dark parts are kind of balanced by some other funny tales, like of her family acquiring those illegal turtles from Chinatown. And having to buy a massive aquarium.
Oh, yes.
All this stuff. So anyway, it's called Don't Wait Up, and the author's name is Liz, I believe you say Astrof, Astrof. So that's on my list today, and I think Terri has a book for us too.
I have a book also, which I'm not going to say too much about because, Catherine, I think you and I will be discussing it on round 2 when it ever gets to you. What number are you at the library now to get it?
Well, our library system, not just our local library, but the system, has about 24 copies of the book now. And I'm somewhere on the waiting list of 30 people that have put the book on hold. So,
okay. So you're not really 30th for one book. You're 30th of 24 books. Right. So it'll come. It'll come your way. The name of the book is Evvie Drake Starts Over, and it is, I believe, the first novel by Linda Holmes, who Catherine and I have long enjoyed on Pop Culture Happy Hour, and I, before that, enjoyed on Television Without Pity, and I have many times read her amusing blog posts about romantic movies and Hallmark movies and all sorts of things. So it is no surprise that when she writes a novel, she is very ably to create just a delightful and enjoyable romance. So I listened to it on Audible and had the extra added bonus of Julia Whalen reading it to me. I had recently read her book, listened to her read her book, her own book, My Oxford Year, and now she read Linda's book to me, and it was wonderful. So, listeners, if that sounds like the sort of thing that you would enjoy, go ahead and get the book, put your name on the waiting list at your library, or download it from Audible, or find it at a bookstore, and give it a read, and we will be talking about it on a future round 2. Fairly enthusiastically and glowingly, I have a feeling.
Great. I am very excited to get this whenever
you will like it.
Appears. So this will be, speaking of yesterday's topic, this will be an automatically generated email that I look forward to receiving.
That's right.
The library has its act together when it comes to automatic emails.
We don't curse all of them.
Right. So, Nicole, what do you have to share?
Well, my daughter and I were in LA last week, and we were sort of doing touristy fun things while we were there. And we happened across this exhibit. It's the Louis Vuitton exhibit. Mm. And it's basically it's in Beverly Hills, of course. Where else would it be? And it's an exhibit of Louis Vuitton's work, range of work over the years, starting, way back in the 1930s, 40s with the steamer trunks and the duffel bags and the all the way up to today's latest collection. That includes purses and wallets, everything under the sun. I mean, you can get all sorts of different things, or he creates the brand creates all different types of things. Anyway, the best part is it's free. Wow. And it's in this beautiful building that they're using, and the space that they're using, and it's just gorgeous inside. I mean, even just to walk around and just the products or the artifacts, I guess you would call. There's the design of the building and the space, and the decor is just as spectacular as what you are seeing on display. So, and it's fun. I mean, lots of photo ops, of course, which everybody likes. And you can see actually somebody working on a Louis Vuitton purse and creating it. It's just really cool. And there's a pop-up shop on the top of the building. And it's just a gorgeous space. Like, it's lovely. And it's free. And, it's just not something you see every day.
It's free, but as you walk around, the employees look at you and go, "Is that your purse? Really? You went outside holding that?"
You know what? That's the best part is that because it's free, there were a lot of different types of people in there, and it was very non-judgy. Trust
Excellent.
me. We showed up in our, I showed up in my mom jeans and my Old Navy t-shirt, and my $10 crossbody bag, and Kristen had her Kate Spade purse and her Kate Spade sunglasses.
And nobody gave you any stink eye?
There was no stink eye. They were very polite, very respectful, very helpful. There was no push to sell. And it was just a really positive experience. Had some fun music playing and lots of vibes. I mean, it was like floor to ceiling decorate, like just the whole decor of the space. So cool. It was fun. And then across the street is Sprinkles, the cupcake place. So you can go to the exhibit and then hit up Sprinkles.
Or you could just skip the exhibit and go get a cupcake.
That's right. Even if you're not into Louis Vuitton stuff, it's just pretty cool to go and...
Nice.
It's because it's so extra. It's so LA.
Yeah,
it's so Beverly Hills, right?
Right. I can see that.
It's so extra. Yeah. So
Fun.
So that, I guess, brings us to the end of our recommendation roundup. And that's it for another week of Parenting Roundabout. If you missed any of our earlier episodes this week, look them up on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts to hear what we have to say about teensplaining, kids' activities, online etiquette, and what we're watching on TV. You can also find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there, on our Facebook page or on Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat. And please visit our Amazon shop at amazon.com/shop/mamitude, where you'll find links to a lot of the things we talk about here. Have a great weekend and see you back here on Monday for a special week of replays.